everybody. Thank you for joining us. Div 1 matchup here. We've got the Victoria Dragons versus Rico's Bandits. Just waiting for the opening face-off. This game brought to you by Bin 4 Burgers. If you're hungry, go grab a burger. Thank you to Bin 4 and all the sponsors of the VIBHL for making this possible. Off the draw, we've got Dirksen out there for the Dragons. It's dumped into the Dragon zone. The 14. Number 2 for the Bandits picks it up. And Dirksen for the Dragons in his own zone, in behind Noble, the goalie. Tried to get it over to Kulas, but it goes up and out of play while the face-off to the right of the Dragons goaltender. Perry Noble in net for the Dragons this evening. And they really want to use that ball. Must have been a good one. Okay, Dirksen in here to take the face off against number 44. In his own zone, Wind, Kulas, up the boards to Dirksen. Dirksen being watched there by Siemens. Now Tanner Wart, hard across there, Wind. Passes it to Wart, shot, hits a leg, goes wide, back to Wind. Kulas up at the point. Down low to number 2, Soto. Shot there, save again. Couple of nice saves here by the Bandits goaltender. Comes to the point, and it's chipped away there. It's a 2-on-1 developing. Number 5 can't get the pass through. Wind broke that up nicely, and he's going to come up with the ball in behind his own net. Passes it over to Saunders. Saunders, number 44, has Dirksen with him. Saunders gains his own. Dirksen goes to the net, takes a shot. Save, big rebound there. Loose in front. Now Siemens has it. Siemens trying to get away from 91 of the Dragons. Passes it up. McQuibbin. Quibbin sprinting in there. Can't pick it up. Dragons come up with it. Number 11 for the Dragons. Back to the point for 29. Takes a shot. Save there. And the Bandits have it in their own zone there. It was Olsen. Pass up the middle. Naswell tried to get that but couldn't hold on to it. Now the Dragons far side, number 91 picks it up for the Dragons. Sprinting up, he's got 11 and 7 with him, gains his zone. The other 2 drive to the net, shot, loose ball. Intercepted there, number 91, over to 7, shot, save again. Bandits goaltender playing well to start this game off. Now Olsen has it in his own zone. Back across to his fellow defenseman. And then up. And Rico's Bandits hit the line. They gain it. Number 17 has it there. Over to number 81. Passes it in front. Noble plays that to number 8 for the Dragons as they look to exit the zone. At the red line now. Dragons, Saunders. Oh, he makes a nice soft pass up to number 27, Dirksen, but I don't think he really saw it coming. And the Bandits goaltender is going to cover that up. 13:44 left to play in the first. No score yet. Face off to the left of the goalie Gould. Soto versus Dirksen. And Soto wins that. Gould wants to keep it playing. He gives it to Olsen. Back over to Soto. Soto behind the net. Takes a funny bounce. Dragons come up with it. Loose ball. Saunders to Wart. Back to the point. Back to Wart. Taking a look. Tanner Wart with the ball. Number 9 for the Dragons. Doesn't like what he sees. Drifts back up towards the blue line. Plays it up to number 2. Number 2 pinching in. Takes a shot. No, it was a pass across to Dirksen. Nice try. Couldn't connect. Dragons with possession still. That's Wind with it. Oh, did that come out? And they're saying it was out. I thought it was out. Face-off's going to come outside the Bandit zone. Soto and Dirksen in the face-off circle again. And off the draw, the Dragons come up with it. Wart gains his own. Back up to Crew. Crew picks it up. Makes a backhand pass to Wind. Wind takes a shot, hits a stick, goes way up, comes down. Loose ball, Wart has it. Back to Wind. Wind. Dragons have the Bandits on their heels here. Still no score in the game, and now a chance for the Bandits to clear it. They move it up. Number 29 in all alone. Can't catch up to the ball. So close. Still has it, though. Soft pass in front is intercepted. Soto, though, comes up with it. He gets a pass across as the Bandits try and work it around here. Nobody in front of the net, and Noble's going to play that. He'll cover it up. Number 11 for the Dragons, gains his own. Shot on net, wide. Number 91 for the Dragons, up to the point, shot. Ooh, nice low shot. Loose ball in front. Again. Oh, what a save, Gould. Wow. Great save there, and I'm not sure if who that was, number 11 for the Dragons there, but he got robbed. Great save, Gavin Gould. Face off to the left of the Bandits goaltender. Face off, back the other way. In their own zone, Bandits come up with it. That's Olsen. Now Siemens has it. He dumps it in. McQuibben's going to chase down Kulas, try and pick up this ball. Kulas plays it up the boards to number 7. They hit the red line. Number 11 driving in, and that's offside. Yeah, the player on the far left there was in a step or two before the ball. 10:59 left to play in the first. No score yet. Brought to you by Bin for Burgers. Olsen over to his defensive partner. They try to move it up. Bandits dump it in. And Naswell can't quite get to that ball. It comes all the way up to Saunders on the far side. Saunders can't push it through though. Now back the other way. Bandits, shoot! Save there by Noble. Big rebound picked up there. And Saunders now deep in the Bandit zone. To Dirksen, to the point, to Rayside. Rayside takes a shot. Pulled down in front, doesn't get through. Bandits trying to get organized. Olsen gets it all the way across to Naswell. Naswell, it's in his feet, finds it, turns around. Pass is intercepted there by number 2 of the Dragons. He gains the zone. Drops it back to number 44, Saunders. Saunders up to number 2, takes a shot. Nice low shot. Saved by Gould, loose ball. Covered up by the Bandits goaltender. Having a good game, 9:35 left in the first, no score yet. And the Bandits look to come out of their own zone. Pass across there. Soto gets it, gains the zone. Soto can't get through the defender, number 2 there. Chases him down. Dragons come up with it. Saunders sprinting out of his own zone. Gets the ball through to Wart. Wart driving to the net on his back and pass in front. Oh, saved there by Gould. That was nice. Not a hard shot, but it was heading in. Shot, scores. Dragons up 1-0. I think that was number 27, Dirksen, with the goal. So with 9:05 left to play in the first period, it's 1-0 for the Dragons. Off the draw, Wind. I think that's got tipped, so there's no call for the flooring. In behind there, number 29 picks it up for the Bandits, but gives it away. Dragons in control. Point, shot by Wind, wide of the net. Wind, he has Kulas with him. He backhands it all the way up to number 11. And number 7 for the Dragons picks it up. He gains his zone. He's got some space. Shot! Save there up and over the net. Number 91 for the Dragons has it. It's a shove from behind there. No call. And the Bandits come up with it. The Bandits number 5, McQuibbin. McQuibbin gains his zone. Gets a pass across to Naswell. Naswell has it now. Back over to McQuibbin. And goes wide. Dirksen in a race there with number 29, but then number 2 in support of the Bandits comes in. He gets it up to McQuibbin. McQuibbin's got Naswell open on the left side. He gains his own. Oh, offside. I guess Siemens was offside on the near side there. .747 left to play in the first. 1-0 Dragons. And off the draw, Olsen now for the Bandits. He dumps it in. Rayside being watched by Naswell. Saunders on the far side gets it. He passes it across. Rayside picks it up to Wart, just out of his reach. Now Olsen has it, being hounded. Olsen gets away from Wart. Olsen has it again. And that pass hit a stick and goes wide. Aggressive forechecking here by Siemens, trying to pick up the ball. Can't get it away from the defender though, and now Saunders has it on the far side. Saunders gains the zone. I don't see an arm in the air. Oh, there we go. And I think the Dragons are going to enjoy a power play here. Maybe an interference call or holding. Well, I think that was a roughing call. All right, regardless, 6:55 left in the first. Power play for the Dragons. They lead 1-0. To the point. Pass there, shot. That's where he scored from last time, I think. And the Bandits clear the ball. Now Dirksen has it for the Dragons. Sprinting away from that check, gains the zone, makes a pass to number 8. Back over to number 29, Rayside. Rayside sneaks in, makes a pass to Dirksen, shot. Stopped by Gould, rebound. Loose ball. And cleared nicely there by the Bandits player. Back the other way, Dragons looking to set up. 1:14 left on their power play. They gain the zone. Pass back to Wart. Wart takes a look, shoots. Saved by Gould. And the rebound is tucked in by the Dragons player who is all alone in front of the net. So it's 2-0 Dragons on a power play goal. Six minutes left to play in the first. 2-0 Dragons. And the Dragons come up with it. Number 7 gains the zone, throws it on net. Loose ball in front. Up to Naswell. Naswell can't really get a handle on it. Still fighting the ball. He still has it. Got a man in front. Naswell backhand to number 18, but Kulas saw that coming, and he intercepts and passes it up the boards to number 7, who moves it up to number 11. Gets away from him, in behind his own net, number 2 for the Bandits with it. Number 29's pass is intercepted, and the Dragons number 91. Oh! Back down low, Dragons have possession. Shot. Kind of got the, didn't get his whole stick on that, I think. Dragons still have possession. Kulas sprinting in towards the net. That pass is intercepted. Dragons come up with it. Dragons are moving the ball around quite nicely. And now number 18 for the Bandits. He's got a man open on the point there. Passes it back to number 2, but that's out of his reach. Comes all the way up to Dirksen for the Dragons as they battle away for it. Up the middle. Oh, Soto trying to get that breakaway pass through to number 18, but it's intercepted. And now Wart for the Dragons tries to get around the defender. He's held up. The goaltender Gould pushed it away into the corner. Wart still has the ball, though. He goes to the point. Number 8 for the Dragons. Takes a shot. Bounces in. No one can get a stick on it, and it goes wide. Battle in the corner here. And out in front, Saunders, shot, scores. Yikes, that was a nice shot. And he got that away quickly and went up high, and it's 3-0 for the Dragons. Olsen with it. Now up the middle, McQuibbin has it. You can watch there by number 29 of the Dragons. McQuibbin sprints in, 3:10 left to play in the first period. 3-0 Dragons. And they head out of their own zone. Number 29 over to number 9, Wart. Wart with it. Can't get it through to Dirksen. Comes to the point. Saunders keeps it in. Now it's out. Dragons clear the zone. Gain the zone. Make a pass. Saunders. Saunders has it. Wart shot wide of the net. McQuibbin has it. Up to Seamans. Seamans. Up to Naswell. Naswell gains his own. Seamans coming in to support him. Being watched there by number 29 though. Olsen pinching in, picks it up. Olsen takes a look around. Hard pass in front, and the Dragons come up with it. Olsen sprinting back to try and catch up to number 11 there. Saunders. And now Olsen in front of his own net. Bandits pass intercepted there. Number 8 gains his own for the Dragons into number 11. Oh, he had his stick checked at the last second by Olsen there. Can't get the shot away. Dragons in possession. 1:45 left on the clock. First period. Naswell has it now for the Bandits. And the Dragons gain the zone. Intercepted by Olsen. Pushes it up to number 17. And the Bandits have it. Number 17 gains the zone. 18 drives to the net. Shot. Saved by Noble. Face off to the right of Noble. Shot from the point. Up and out of play. We'll have another face off with 1:12 left in the first period. 3-0 Dragons. Shot from the point, saved by Noble. Naswell has it. Being watched there. Puts it back to Soto. Back to Naswell. Spins, fires, saved by Noble. Loose ball. Oh! Can't get a handle on it. Shot, saved by Noble. Another pressure here by the Bandits late in the first period. Kulas now pushes it up to number 91. 91 gains over to Wart, sorry. And they gain the zone, but it's stopped there by number 29 of the Bandits. And he sprints in. Gives it to number 55. Takes a shot. Saved by Noble into the corner. 29 back out front. Shot again. Save. Oh, that's the most action the Dragons goaltender's seen this period. 20.9 seconds left on the clock. It's still 3-0 for the Dragons. Off the draw. Kulas for the Dragons. Spins around. And pushes it up the boards to Saunders. Saunders. Wart driving to the net. That shot's wide. Dirksen picks it up. Loose ball in front. And that'll do it for the first period. 3-0 Dragons, brought to you by Bin for Burgers. And we'll be back shortly with second period action. All right, second period action. The teams switch ends. And off the draw, Bandits win it. Quibbin, back to Olsen. Hard across to number 97. He picks it up, takes a look around. Passes up to Siemens. Siemens, number 9, dumps it in. Naswell's going to chase that down. Naswell battling with number 2. And Siemens picks it up. Siemens for the Bandits. Back over to Naswell. Back over to Siemens. It's being hounded there by number 2 of the Dragons. Can't get free. McQuibbin takes a shot. Loose ball in front. And Dirksen leaves it for Wart. Wart sprinting up. Pushes it up to Dirksen. Dirksen picks it up. Chipped away nicely by Olsen there. Olsen sprinting out of his own zone. And the Dragons goaltender Noble covers it up. Face off to the left of the Dragons goaltender. Dragons leading 3-0 at the moment. Number 29 for the Bandits. Can't get a shot away. Picks up the loose ball though. Down low. And the Dragons come up with it. Dragons now. Given away. Naswell picks it up. Steps in. Gets around the defender. And then can't get around the second one. Runs out of room. Still has the ball though. Just looking for someone to pass to. Naswell. 81 has some room in front. Gets it to the point. Number 29 steps into one. Shot. Stopped there by Noble. Loose ball, but his teammates clear it out. Chipped forward. Number 11 now for the Dragons. Dumps it in. And Naswell picks it up for the Bandits. Spins around into his own zone. Give his guys time to set up. 92. Soto has it for the Bandits. And chipped away. Dragons back the other way. And the other Soto gets back to break that up. That was a nice move there as he pushes it up and out of the zone. Dragons regain the zone. Wart has it. Wart versus Olsen. Shot goes wide. Number 18 for the Bandits picks it up in his own zone. Passes it across. Number 18 for the Bandits gains the zone, gets around the defender. There's just always another Dragons player there to back him up. Number 97 for the Bandits, up the middle. And number 8 for the Dragons ends up with it. He gives it over to Wart, number 9. Dirksen with him. Wart takes a shot, save there. Dirksen all alone. Ball drifts away from him. He's being watched there. Dirksen working around the corner. Olsen now has it. Ward back and forth with possession here. And right now the Bandits have it, and they clear it up to number 18, who's up at center. He picks it up. He's got number 55 with him. 18 gains the zone, gets it over to number 55. And the Bandits are going to get a power play here. So, 13:08 left to play in the second period. It is 3-0 for the Dragons. Bandits going on the power play. I feel like if they score here, it could breathe a little life into their game. Off the draw, Dragons clear it. Gould's going to grab that and play it to number 97. McQuibbin gains his own, but had it poked away by Wind. Back for 97, 1:38 left in the power play. Moves it up, number 29 has it. He just dumps it in. Siemens and Naswell were trying to chase that down, and the Dragons clear it down the floor. Gould plays that to 97 again. Bandits just trying to get the zone at this point. Number 29 has it. Sprints in, chips it through. Chases it down. And the Dragons clear it up. Dirksen picks it up. Got one man to beat. Gould wants to keep it going, plays it up to Naswell. Oh, tried to chip it in. I think he hit that guy in the face, or at least the mask. Not much going for this Bandits power play, unfortunately. 35 seconds left in it. Soto now, up to McQuibbin. McQuibbin dumps it in. Soto, he's got a sprint. He's being watched there by number 11 of the Dragons. Only 15 seconds left on the power play. McQuibbin dumps it in. Siemens picks it up. They have possession. Power play's over though. Siemens shoots! Oh, gloved by Noble. One shot on goal for that power play for the Bandits. 11:05 left to play in the game. 3-0 Dragons. Face off to the left of Noble. Off the draw, Naswell pushes it forward. To the point, Soto winds up, shoots! Just wide of the net. I think that went up and out of play. draw. Number 8 for the Dragons comes up with it. He was going for, I'm not sure why that wasn't a flooring call. Are they still killing the penalty? Yeah, sorry, there's another Dragons player in the penalty box. Number 7 looks like they got a 4-minute penalty. Soto has it. Dumps it in. Picks it up, so the Bandits have possession. Had a hard time getting the zone on that last power play. And it gets dumped out again. Number 29 for the Bandits back to pick it up. 3 minutes left in this power play for the Bandits. Held up at the line there. They gain the zone. Number 29. Shot. Up and out of play. So a little bit better zone entrance by the Bandits on this power play. And they'll get a face-off to the right of Noble. And off the draw, Dragons come up with it. Hey, dump it down the floor. Gould's gonna come out and play that. Kind of gets away from him. Soto back to pick it up. Moves it up, number 29 of the Bandits. Dumps it into the far corner. Forces Noble to play it. He gets it to Saunders, who gets it down the floor. Soto has it. They still had to clear the zone. Bandits gain the zone. Rico Soto. Back over to number 29. Got a guy setting up in front, so the Bandits trying to get something on the power play here. 29, down low, back up high to number 2. Winds up, shoots off the back of number 29 of the Dragons, who's going to clear it down the floor. Gould's going to play that. Still 151 on this power play. Soto sprinting in. They gain the zone, but the Dragons are going to clear it. Dirksen rushing in. Battle in the neutral zone here. Soto gains the line, spins around. Being watched by Saunders there. Rico Soto. Back over in front. Shot. Save there. Loose ball. Shoots. Scores. There we go. And the Bandits on this power play cut the lead to 2. It's 3-1 Dragons with 8:09 left to play in the game. I guess looks like the Bandits are going to take a penalty here. Kind of a late call from the ref there. It was 8 minutes left in the game. Dragons are going to go to the power play. And off the draw, Dragons win it. Kulas. We're to number 2 at the other side. And now number 27, Dirksen picks it up. Dirksen winds up, shoots. Saved by Gould. Loose ball, saved again. It's a great game, I would say, for the Bandits goaltender, Gavin Gould. Face off to the left of the Bandits goaltender. 7:46 left to play in the game. 3-1 Dragons. 3:45 left on the power play. 4 minutes, stick infraction. Wart up to Kulas. And Dirksen comes up with it. He's still got the zone. Siemens doing his best to battle away here and come up with a ball. And the Dragons, Kulas, backhand up to Saunders. And Saunders has it. He hits the red line. Gains the zone. Pulls it back. Over to Wart. Hard across to number 2. Back into the middle. Saunders redirects. Scores. I think Wart picked up the rebound off the original shot from Saunders there. And it is 4-1 Dragons. 6:51 left to play in the game. Face off back at center. Dragons gain the zone. Number 91 for the Dragons, back to the point. Intercepted. Dragons number 8 has it. Throws it back to the point. And Olsen intercepts that. Now Olsen for the Bandits, sprinting in, gains the zone. Makes a nice pass across number 74, Naswell. Back to the middle, Olsen shot! Oh, stop, loose! Oh, nice save by Noble. Keeping it at 4-1. 5:51 left to play in the game. Face off to the right of the Dragons goaltender. Back to the point, shot there, up and over the net. Dragons come up with it. And they exit the zone, number 11 for the Dragons. Sprinting in, he's got room, gains the zone, drops it back. Shot up and over the net, comes to Naswell. And now number 29 for the Bandits has it. Pushes it up the boards, but there's nobody there. Dragons come up with it. Number 29 driving in, saved by Gould. Dragons still have possession. Number 29. Getting away from all that forechecking. Shot. Just wide. Dragons still have possession. 4:55 left in the game. And that'll be another penalty against the Bandits. And the Dragons will go back to the power play. They're up 4-1, 4:48 left in the game. to the point. Dragons on the power play. Across to Kulas. Kulas down low. Dirksen lets it go. In behind the net to number 8. Back up to Dirksen, number 27 with it. Dirksen winds up. Shoot! Oh, I don't know who that hit. Wart has it now. Wart into the middle. Nice stick there by the Bandits defender to get in the way of that. 4:18 left in the game. 1:31 left on the power play. 4-1 Dragons. Face off to the left of Gould. Cleared there by the Bandits. Noble back to play it. Passes it up to Kulas. Up to number 8 of the Dragons. He chips it in. Saunders racing in to pick it up. Saunders has it. Shoots. Stopped there by Olsen. Loose ball, number 92. Soto chips it up and out of play. Oh, intercepted by McQuibbin. He read that. Dirksen's got to chase him down. McQuibbin, oh! Stick lifted at the last minute. Couldn't get a shot away. Olsen was driving to the net. McQuibbin wants a goal. Misses. Picks up the rebound. Spins away from a check. Battling there with Dirksen, and the Dragons come up with it. Now Wart has it at the line. Gains the zone. Wart driving to the net. Stopped by Gould. Loose ball. McQuibbin clears it. He's probably tired. Yep, he's going to go get off. Naswell comes on. Kulas has the ball. Kulas chips it in. Saunders, lots of time to pick that up. Gets it to Wart. Wart's got some space. Shot. Nice stick there by Siemens to get it up and out of play. 2:37 left on the clock. 4-1 Dragons. Dirksen wins it cleanly to the point. Over the other side, shot. Save there, and Gould covers up. And Olsen has it now. He tries to move it up the middle. Saunders intercepted that. And the Dragons have it. Saunders now. Shot from the point, up and out of play. I think that just went right up and out of play on the shot, so the face-off's going to come outside the zone. 2:14 left on the clock. Dragons have it, gain the zone. And now the Bandits. Even strength, 2 minutes left to play. Dirksen with it. Backhands it up to Wart. Wart with it. Spins away from the forecheck of Olsen. Wart has the ball. Takes a look. Drives to the net, and he just gets collapsed on, and Olsen comes up with it for the Bandits. In their own zone, the Dragons have it. 1:22 left on the clock. Bandits. Shot. And wide of the net. Last minute of play. In their own zone, Bandits come up with it. Up the boards, number 74, Naswell. He's got number 55 with him. It's a 2-on-1. Makes that pass. Oh, just out of the reach. Oh, had a wide open net to work with if that got through. To the point. Siemens. Oh, no, sorry, Naswell. Oh, can't get a shot away. Now the Dragons. One last chance the other way. 8. Up to 7. Number 7. Trying to get through. Goes back to number 11 for the Dragons. Down low. Driving to the net. Scores! 6 seconds left on the clock, and the Dragons poke another one in. It's 5-1. And that's how it's going to finish. 5-1 Dragons. Thank you for joining us this evening. Once again, this game brought to you by Bin 4 Burgers. Thank you to all the sponsors of the VIBHL. Take care. Good night.